Cabinet approved several key decisions, including restoration of Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval participates in Delhi Regional Security Dialogue along with foreign NSAs. Meghalaya gets its 12th district, Eastern West Khasi Hills. Tripura Chief Minister proposes multi-projects during meet with Union Minister for Civil Aviation. And Manipur issues order for reopening of physical classes for class 9 and above. Good evening viewers, welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Jolly Hoikia Gogoi with the stories in detail. The Union Cabinet has approved certain key decisions in a meeting today, including the restoration and continuation of Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme, which was discontinued in view of COVID-19 pandemic. Talking to the media, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur further said that the Cabinet also approved the declaration of 15th November, birth anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda, to be observed as Janajatiya Gaurav Divas. Meanwhile, a committed price support of 17,408 crore rupees to Cotton Commission of India has also been approved.
15 से 22 नवंबर का जनजातीय गौरव दिवस जो हमने 15 नवंबर को घोषित किया है, उससे एक हफ्ते तक ये चलने वाला है। ये उनके गौरवशाली इतिहास, उपलब्धियों, संस्कृति के बारे में होगा। आर्थिक स्थिति में सुधार को देखते हुए जिस तरह से इकोनॉमिक रिकवरी भी हुई है और अलग अलग सेक्टर्स में हमने बढ़ोतरी भी देखी है, 2021-22 की शेष अवधि के लिए एमपीलैड की स्कीम को कार्यान्वित करने का निर्णय किया गया है। इससे प्रत्येक एमपी को, सभी सांसद जो अभी हैं, उनको 2-2 करोड़ रुपए की किश्त आवंटित की जाएगी जो 2021-22 की है। लेकिन जो बाकी के 3 वर्ष रहते हैं 2022-23 से लेकर 25-26 तक, उस समय के लिए 5-5 करोड़ रुपए की पूरी किश्त माननीय सांसदों को अपने क्षेत्र के विकास के लिए दी जाएगी।
National Security Advisor Ajit Doval participated in the Delhi Regional Security Dialogue with NSA of other countries today. In his remarks at the dialogue, Doval said it is a privilege for India to host this dialogue and further expressed confidence that the deliberations will be productive and will contribute in helping the people of Afghanistan and enhance all countries' collective security. Meanwhile, the NSAs of other countries along with India's NSA also had a meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Iran, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyz Republic, Russia, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan are participating in the meeting. This is the first time all Central Asian countries, not just Afghanistan's immediate land neighbors, are participating in this format.
For the people of Afghanistan, but also for its neighbors and the region. This is the time for close consultations amongst us, greater cooperation and interaction and coordination among the regional countries. I am confident that our deliberations will be productive, useful and will contribute to help the people of Afghanistan and enhance our collective security.
Vice Admiral R. Harikumar has been appointed as the next Chief of the Naval Staff. He is presently the Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command. Vice Admiral R. Harikumar was commissioned on 1st January 1983 into the executive branch of the Indian Navy. During his long and distinguished service of nearly 39 years, he served in a variety of command, staff and instructional appointments. Meanwhile, the present Navy Chief Admiral Karambir Singh is retiring from service on the 30th of this month. President Ramnath Kovind today conferred the honorary rank of General of Indian Army to Nepal Army Chief Prabhuram Sharma at a special function at Rashtrapati Bhavan. General Prabhuram Sharma is in the country for a 3-day visit. Meanwhile, it may be mentioned that Indian Army Chief General Manoj Narawane was also conferred the rank of Honorary General of the Nepal Army in November 2020. In a pleasant development for Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma announced its 12th district, Eastern West Khasi Hills, today. Taking to his Twitter handle, Sangma said that this is MDA's commitment to not only listen but to fulfill the aspirations of its people. Meanwhile, he congratulated the people of Mairang and Mothardi Ashan, to whom he dedicated the new district.
The people of Mairang and Mothardi constituency with a new district, which is the Eastern West Khasi Hills district, and the entire state of Meghalaya. This particular demand and aspiration has been there for many, many years. The people under the Mairang subdivision and the adjoining areas
Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb had a detailed deliberation on the following topics with Union Minister of Civil Aviation Jyotiraditya Scindia today through video conferencing. Discussions on VAT reduction on domestic flights and introduction of direct international flights between Agartala to Chittagong and Agartala to Dhaka were carried out. Meanwhile, taking to his Twitter handle, Deb further informed that the projects such as boosting helicopter tourism in the state, building a boundary wall around the property of Airport Authority at Kamalpur, Kailashahar and Khowai, and building a runway in Kailashahar were proposed, regarding which full support has been assured. Chhath Puja is being celebrated in different parts of the country with religious fervour and devotion. Devotees offered Sandhya Arghya to the setting sun on the third day of the festival this evening. Meanwhile, a large number of devotees had gathered at various sun temples in the country to observe the festival. The 4-day Chhath Puja will culminate tomorrow with oblation to the rising sun early morning. Now we take a short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
हाय मॉम, फिर से शॉपिंग? बाबूजी, आपने इसे बिगाड़ के रखा।
लिमिट में करो तो कुछ बुरा नहीं होता है।
बिना लिमिट शॉपिंग करेगी आपके कार्ड पे। ऐड ऑन जो है।
मैंने तो कार्ड पे लिमिट सेट कर दिया। अच्छा, इसके फायदे ये हैं कि रिस्क कम हो जाता है और अगर फ्रॉड भी हुआ तो तुरंत बैंक को बोल दीजिए, नुकसान कम।
दादू!
नेक्स्ट टाइम ये पिंक ड्रेस। You're the limit.
लिमिट तो सेट है। RBI कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh attended the Go to Village 2.0's massive outreach program at Imphal East. The Go to Village 2.0 was launched to ensure service delivery to every doorstep. Meanwhile, Singh encouraged all the families residing in the area to avail the opportunity that was being delivered. Under the program, M. Raj Singh, who makes affordable archery bows, was given a financial assistance of 1 crore rupees. The Manipur Education Department has issued an order allowing the reopening of physical classes of Standard 9 and above in all educational institutions in the state owing to the low rate in COVID-19 positive cases. Addressing the media, State Education Minister S. Rajan said that the SOPs issued in regard to the reopening of the classes should be observed by all stakeholders. He further said that the teaching hours will be limited to 3 to 4 hours for both online and physical classes, and no cultural or sports events will be permitted. Meanwhile, the attendance of students must not be enforced and shall be purely based on parental consent. In the COVID update from the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has a total of 44 active cases, followed by 54,873 discharge cases. The dead account for 280, reporting 1,954 active cases. Assam has a caseload of 6,03,463 released cases. The tally for the dead is 6,034. Manipur records 707 active cases and 1,21,541 released cases. The death toll is 1,938, weighed down by 319 active cases. Meghalaya has 82,135 released cases, while the death toll touched 1,460. In Mizoram, the number of active cases is 5,782, followed by 1,20,151 cured cases. The count for the dead is 453. Meanwhile, with 180 active cases, Nagaland has a total of 31,082 released cases. The dead account for 689. Sikkim has 122 active cases, while the discharge cases touched a total of 31,536. The death toll is 400. Finally, Tripura records a total of 147 active cases, 83,661 cured cases, while the death toll stands at 816. The Meghalaya Bharat Scouts and Guides observed its 71st Foundation Day and Flag Day. A program was held at the state headquarters in which Meghalaya Chief Electoral Officer and Vice President of MBSG F.R. Kharkongor was present for the occasion. Addressing the gathering, F.R. Kharkongor congratulated all the awardees and mentors who played a major role in motivating, inspiring and shaping the young Scouts and Guides. Rajya Purashkar certificates were handed to 20 guides, 7 rangers, 6 scouts and 3 rovers. Now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Union Cabinet approves several key decisions, including restoration of Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval participates in Delhi Regional Security Dialogue along with foreign NSAs. Meghalaya gets its 12th district, Eastern West Khasi Hills. Tripura Chief Minister proposes multi-projects during meet with Union Minister for Civil Aviation. Manipur issues order for reopening of physical classes for class 9 and above. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.